Hi, welcome to IDERA's Virtual Education. In this short video, we're going to show you how to create a custom inventory field inside of SQL Inventory Manager. Now, a custom inventory field is used to help keep track of your inventory. Because everybody's business is run a little bit differently, you have to have the ability to create these custom fields so that you can more effectively manage what's in your inventory and know what you have so you can manage it better. Now, what we'll do is kind of take us in. We're in the Inventory Manager product right now, and I click on the Administration section. And in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see Custom Inventory Fields. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Manage Custom Inventory Fields. And I'm going to create a couple of these. And remember that an inventory field is either at the database level, the instance level, or at the server level. And in our case, we'll create the first one, which will be an instance level field. And in this example, let's say that the instances of SQL are owned by a particular department. So we'll call this department. And in our case, we don't want it to be open-ended. We want to have a finite choice that can be made here. So we'll say we'll choose from a pick list. And the first one will be the default. And in our case, we're going to make that unassigned because that will be the default for this particular option. And then I could put in things like accounting, finance, let's say sales, engineering, marketing. I'm sure I left some people out, but we'll go ahead and make that our first field. The next field, let's say, is more at the database level, and let's call this one SOX. And the reason I'm calling it SOX, and we'll make it all caps there, is because we want to keep track of those databases that are governed by SOX compliance. So I want to be able to track that. And so now that I've done that, this is going to be more of a yes or no, and my default in this case is going to be no. So I've created these two inventory fields. When I click on Close, now I have the ability to take advantage of those fields by drilling into the areas. Like in this case, if I go to the instance, Beam and LT5, I would be able to see that when we look at the instance summary, this is now one of the things that we would be able to go in and select from. So I could say, yes, this is a sales related instance. And so now that is something that every time I go into this instance, I will be able to know that and be able to understand it. Same thing at the database level. If I select one of these databases, like in this case our financial records database, which would be governed by SOX compliance, along with all this other information that we have at the database level, I would then be able to go in and say, yes, we do manage this database and it is a SOX compliant database, and now we would be able to understand that as well. So once again, this is all about helping you make sense of what your inventory is and doing it in a way that is more specific to your own business. Hopefully this has been helpful. Thanks again. If you have further interest in Inventory Manager, you can go and download a trial at idera.com.